Hi guys! Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Scorpio and Sagittarius, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with this relationship. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. This is not a very complicated read. This is pretty simple. Which format do I want to use? You guys have some stuff going on here. Let me not. Okay, let's get into it. I would like to know, please, give me Scorpio in this relationship with Sagittarius. Guys, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. I don't know you. It's energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Feel free to check me out, Wacky Mo, WACKYMOE on Twitter. And Zen Romance Tarot on Twitter and Pinterest and TikTok. And YouTube. Yeah, I fight with YouTube all the time. Never mind, we ain't going there. So, Scorpio. Oh yeah, I'm a Scorpio. What? Oh man, that sucks though. Scorpio, I hate all the drama that goes on. I can't stand it, but whatever. Let's go, Scorpio. Let's get you over with, because we all set with you. Your theatrics and drama and oh my goodness. It don't even be y'all, it be other people. Y'all be trying to like walk outside, chilling in the garden, you know, whatever you be doing out there, right? Just chilling, mind your business. And here these people go with their nonsense, right? Bothering you, sneaking up on you, thinking because they riding by and beeping horns they're gonna get money. What's the point of you having people staring for what? What do you think they're gonna do? You ain't gonna do without getting hit back. So I don't understand. What house is Scorpio in this read? In this relationship between Scorpio and Sagittarius, not any other Scorpio, just this relationship, this dynamic. What is Scorpio? Okay. House 8. Transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. So Scorpio, your focus right now is transformation. You're trying to change some things, move over to the next level. Maybe you want to transform out of some situation. You're changing. It says that you guys are reaping good karma, or you hope to, but it's upright. So yeah, the 8th house, upright karma, facing fears, things that scare you, like Roman numerals. You're getting that, right? Things that scare you, like whatever. Anything else scare me? Child, I've been through so much, I don't know. I'm sure there's more out there. And legacy. So you guys could be fighting for your money. And it's really funny because it is very evident in this read that something has been withheld or something went on in this dynamic. So we're going to keep that there. All right. That's very truthful. I can relate to that, right? That's what I'm fighting for. I'm hoping to reap good karma because I ain't done nothing in it. Why is this in my screen? It's a white rock and it's not supposed to be there. It's throwing my color off. I'm an artist. I don't know what this is. I call it art. Anything where I can dig in dirt and glue and I don't know. It's therapeutic. Venus. Ooh. Okay. Give me, well, actually, that's where I was. You know, while I'm here, give me Sagittarius. I'll pull yours after. Okay, Sag. In case you made that loud and clear where you are. It came out like this. Oh. House 2. So you're operating out of the 2nd house in this relationship. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. So you guys, and again, it does display and reads everything. This is nothing but backing up the work, right? So physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. I'm not sure whose line it comes up in, but it does come up quite a bit. House 2. So we have one here who is worried about reaping good karma. I want good things to happen in my life. I am worried about my legacy. I am facing my fears because I was afraid of you, Sagittarius, or I was afraid of something, right? And I'm worried about reaping good karma, but you worried about the houses, the watches, and all this other stuff you got going on, right? Material values. Or these reads do show that sometimes it's reversed. Sometimes Scorpio's the one out here with the houses and the rings and all this other nonsense or whatever you got, right? But I don't know where these people are in their journeys either. For the other one, it could be the other way around. I don't know. Vice versa. So what I see here could be what Scorpio believes is true. Or this is what they're thinking about this Sagittarius. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to figure out when I want to deal with this because it's the first card. And I feel like I may as well. Hold on. I'm evaluating. I'm evaluating in layman's. Okay. Where do we start? I'm going to go back to my original plan when I came up here. Scorpio, you guys are operating out of house 8, right? Your karma, legacies, reputation, stuff like that. Right? Making sure you're good to people because whatever goes out comes back. So you guys are upright. Both you guys are. Both you guys have valid worries. Alright, I guess. Whatever. Scorpio, what else is on your mind? Okay. I'm not taking that. I saw something, but I don't know what it was. I ain't checking. Scorpio, what's on your mind? Tell me what else. What do I need to know about House 8 or what else is on your mind? Doesn't have to be about House 8. The living room. Some meeting that took place in the living room. Maybe somebody was in your living room. There could have been a meeting in the living room. Transformation, karma. Legacies. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something there. Hold on, y'all. Facing fears. Okay, facing fears. Something about a living room, facing fears. This is about a legacy. You might be thinking about something that happened in a living room. There was some meeting about a partnership. There was a meeting about a partnership that would give somebody a new beginning. Now, I don't know if this is you having this meeting or somebody having this meeting on your behalf. Give me more, please. There's a false person. I knew it. False person comes up. Somebody at this meeting was not you. Scorpio, that's been the theme. We've known this. Somebody fake showed up. Give me one more, please. All right, so this living room, false person at a meeting, signing papers over a partnership, somebody manipulative, somebody could have been born in February, somebody could have been born in January, March. I see August. Give me, what's this false person in the living room? A small child. Something about a child coming up. Somebody could have orchestrated something. Something about a new child. They wanted to start some sort of a beginning. A new beginning. We're going to have a child. This sounds very weird to me, but it is what it is. And I guess there was some sort of action taken. Some sort of movement taken. One more. To get a lot of money. So somebody could have planted, or I was going to say planted a seed. Somebody, okay, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just said different. Somebody could have had a baby for money. Somebody planned a partnership. It doesn't necessarily mean it was you, Scorpio, but somebody planned a partnership so that they could get some money. They did it, but with a small child. So somebody could have had a child. Okay, I got enough to finish. Somebody could have had a small child or something like that. And this child was worth a lot of money, or they had this child to get money, but this was a planned sort of child. Like it was somebody planning this. There was this false person in the background. Give me, Sagittarius, your thoughts. What's going on? All right, we got one. The prison. You're worried about prison, right? You're worried about your possessions, your stability, the prison, self-worth. Flying high, and then, I mean, that's how life goes, though, right? It is. That's how life. You ball once, you're gonna ball again. If you ain't in jail, yeah, I guess even in jail, I guess they get paid. They watching people, whatever. Anyway, tell me, prison. What else is going on, Sagittarius? What else is on your mind besides this prison? Because I'm interpreting this another way. Somebody could have been a false person to you, had a child in order to get some money, right? Somebody could have deceived you, Sagittarius. I don't want to be just like one-sided when I look at it. Hold on, let me pick these up. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we got prison. Okay. I saw something. I'm not going to call it because I ain't asked a question, but I know what I saw. If it comes out again, it will, and I'll confirm. I don't want to put that in the story if it's not supposed to be there. Did I see it for nothing? No. It equates somehow, but I don't know where. So, what is this? Sagittarius, the prison. What else is on your mind besides the prison? So you are scared of going to prison, or there's something with the prison where you partnered up with somebody. It was a partnership. You could have partnered with somebody in the prison. It was a partnership. You wanted to accomplish something. Give me more. Okay, it didn't flip. I'm not going to take it. Let's try this again. Sagittarius, what else is on your mind besides this prison? What else is on your mind besides this prison? Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, yo. Sagittarius, what else is on your mind besides this prison? Okay, we're going to try it this way. Sagittarius, what else is on your mind besides this prison? Okay. Unexpected money. Money I was expected. And what's on my mind is the prison and money that I was expected. It comes out as unexpected money, but when it's reversed, it was money I expected from a partnership where somebody wasn't supposed to have any knowledge of something. They weren't supposed to have any solutions to some sort of thievery. So there was supposed to, there's some theft that took place here with Sagittarius, or that's what's in your energy. And it says here that you're scared of prison. It says here you knew about this money. It says unexpected reverse. You knew about this money. But whoever this is that you were dealing with, this partnership, whoever this you were stealing the money from, they weren't supposed to know about it. So this unexpected money you knew about, and somebody was not supposed to know that it was taken away. It was a partnership where you guys wanted to manifest some sort of stability. And whoever it was not supposed to know about this plan. Now you are afraid of prison. The threat of prison. Let's go. Scorpio, in this relationship with this Sagittarius energy that comes up, stinginess. Now, it comes up under you. These might be your thoughts about the other party. Stinginess. Others refusing to pay their debts or false offers. So you could be the person, or you could be accusing Sagittarius of this. Stinginess. Refusing to pay the debt. They will not pay you the money that they owe you. False offers. You made me a promise. You made me a deal. You lied. It was false. The numbers were inflated. The numbers didn't make sense. Da-da-da. Lies. It says here, Scorpio, and this does fall under your line, so I don't know if this is you. This is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to speak to you as if this is your line, right? So, Scorpio, if you know in your heart that this is Sagittarius, you already know what it is. You slip these cards the other way. This Scorpio thing, put it the other way. So, Scorpio, it says here that you are stingy. It says here that you refuse to pay debts. I still feel like this is somebody else. I still feel like you saying this is Sagittarius. There's some inappropriate use of funds here. Somebody's withholding money due you, Scorpio. This is you. It says here, there is a tantalizing cash offer that came through. It amounts to a bribe. You're being advised not to buy this. Whatever this is that you're being offered from this Taurus or from this Sagittarius. See, it could be the Sagittarius that made you this offer. The Taurus energy could fall under a banking institution, which could be a bank or some banking account, but it does speak to a cash offer. It still goes back to money. This cash offer is tantalizing as you may be broke, Scorpio, as you have been neglected and there was no equal give and take. So somebody's going to make you some offer and you're being advised that you want to look at this twice, because if the feds were to take a look at this, they would say, hey, Wacky Mo, for instance, we can consider this a bribe. So you guys want to be really careful about who you do business with. It looks like there's some offer that could be coming in from a Taurus, or it could be Sagittarius making you an offer. Now, keep in mind, you're being advised not to buy it, because if you do, and you're in a relationship that is healthy, which no, don't look healthy to me. No. People looking like fools. Let me stop because I don't know how much camera time I got. Anyway, yeah, so you guys weren't given something. Somebody withheld something from you. Just be very careful because it can equate to a bribe that can be held against you. You guys, Scorpio, in this relationship with Sagittarius, you have the Star card. There is something where you're having some sort of hope for something that you did not get, did not receive. Right? You are hoping that the offers that you do accept or entertain are actually honest ones. That's why you guys are being advised to really delve into whatever agreements or whatever's being presented to you. Something is tantalizing. It's probably money that you never seen before in your life, but something ain't right with them numbers. You know, it's scammy. Like something's off with it, or I don't know, they might owe you more. trying to shut you up for whatever reason, Scorpio. So you guys have some sort of hope in this situation. Some of you guys might be in some energy, or you have maybe an Aquarius in your chart. You're using your imagination. There's something with ambition. You guys are going to have a new start, new energy, and new opportunities. All right, and this comes in after somebody had taken something from you. This could be you being stingy and not giving, but I feel like it's somebody else or other people who did this to you. There's something with false offers. I feel like the offer was made by a Taurus. Somehow. Like I said, the Taurus could be the bank energy, where Sag could be the person who went to the bank to get to you. However it goes, right? It says here, Scorpio, that you are ready to make your dreams a reality. The Fool comes out reversed for you, Scorpio. There's new opportunities, there are offers. So again, it tells me that there are new opportunities, there are offers. In the middle of that, Scorpio, it says that you have the will. I am ambitious. This is something that I want to do. I have the energy. I have the imagination, da-da-da. Full reverse, new opportunities, offers, potential. There's some new offer coming to you. It has a lot of potential, but it involves a lot of risk. For some of you, this Sagittarius could be making some sort of offer to you. But for some of you, this really is a romantic, well, it's supposed to be a romantic relationship. But for some of you, this is about a business partnership or something. I don't know what this is. You guys here are being advised that there are opportunities out there that are going to come to you. And there's this particular one where it's going to involve some risk. There's going to be some unexpected turn of events. There's going to be some sort of a warning that shows you I shouldn't make a decision right now. It's like you're being advised, don't make rash decisions. So don't take something for face value. Something might sound good. Like somebody could say, hey, I'm going to offer you $1 million. Now, in the grand scheme of things, a million, well, yeah, billion, that's why I'm going billion, right? But $1 million, if somebody were to offer you $1 million and all you ever known was a couple of hundred at a paycheck, that sounds miraculous, right? Until they hit taxes and you ain't a millionaire no more, right? So your goal is to stay a millionaire status. So really I ain't trying to live below that. I live off interest, whatever. Just something like that. There's something here where you guys have some sort of ambition, but there's also these unexpected turn of events. You guys are being advised not to make any rash decisions. So if somebody offers you $1 million, right, and you sign something, and then this guy or some lady or whatever, somebody who is reputable comes along and they say, hey kid, you are, I don't even know who I don't even know. I'm trying to think of some, I don't know, you're some kid star or something like, oh yeah, I'm gonna 80 million. What? 90 million? What? I just signed something for $1 billion. You guys want to be really careful about what you sign. Don't sign things because you're desperate or something sounds great. You want to think of everything. You want to reach out to lawyers, especially with that kind of bread. You want to reach out to lawyers. Just be really careful about the things that you guys entertain and the things that you sign. So there's something here where you're being advised, don't make decisions fast. You want to resist pressure from other people until you have all the facts. That's the lawyer. That's the advisor. That's the trusted person. That's not the cousin who's been running with you and getting you messed up in your relationships. Ain't nobody talking to Tyrone and them about our money. That's the problem. So you won't be talking to them about this. You're going to talk to somebody who's reputable, a bank with a lawyer there, something. Now, it also goes on to say here that you guys need to resist pressure from others on the outside until you know the facts, rather than jump into some situation which will only overwhelm you. For somebody to come to you and offer you $1 million, right? And you just, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire now. This is probably the only time they're ever going to offer me to be $1 million. Then somebody comes and offer you 80, you're already in contract, you're fucked. Sagittarius, we have this energy that comes up for you, the Tower. There's some destruction going on in your life. I don't know. I'm feeling like, it says here, Scorpio said you owed him some money. You made a tantalizing cash offer. It amounts to a bribe. So that could be why somebody's in jail here with this Tower. Somebody could be located in a jailhouse. Somebody could be in prison, Sagittarius, it says you. Or it could be a Scorpio, a separate Scorpio, or you, Scorpio. Maybe you in jail, because it does say that somebody's in jail. Now, granted, these can be individual energies. I could easily say that there's a Scorpio who's had some sort of encounter with an Aquarius. I can also say that there's somebody here who's in Aries under Scorpio. I could say that. Maybe they made some sort of a decision that was stupid. Maybe they went out on the road. Maybe they were divorced. I could say somebody has white hair. Somebody traveled after a long relationship. There's a lot of things, a lot of ways I can interpret this card. I can say that these are separate encounters that Scorpio had. So I can also say that for Sagittarius here, right? I had this encounter. I had a separate encounter with a Scorpio other than my Scorpio in this read. So this could be another Scorpio is my point. There's some sort of destruction that happened. There's something about a breakthrough that maybe you had. There's something where you gained some sort of insight, or there's a Scorpio in your energy who did. Could be your partner. There's something with the collapse of an idea or the collapse of a lifestyle for this Sagittarius in this relationship, especially because Scorpio didn't get paid. And there's something here about bribery in a jail. It goes on to say that the end of a lifestyle, the end of a dream or a future endeavor that you guys had. For some of you, you're running into bad luck. For some of you, it says that it's been a blow to your ego. It goes on to say that your ego may feel as if it's been demolished. There's something about a shock to the system. Somebody could go to jail. Sagittarius, I do see something here where there's a possibility you could go to jail. For some of you, you may fear that Scorpio is going to go to jail. Or this could be another Scorpio who is in a jail while you guys are outside free. We have here the, what is this? 4? Yeah, there's some kind of conflict that shows up here. There's something where you guys are being tested. Maybe it's some sort of a celebration, something with a family. For some of you, you may have recently attended someplace. Maybe it was a wedding. Maybe it was a reunion, something like that. Something with a family. You guys have been tested. For some of you, you are fighting for your voices to be heard amongst this group of people here. This could be a celebration with your family. It could be a celebration with your community. For some of you, it's a combination of family, community, and also co-workers who show up here. So I feel like whatever celebration this was, or is, it was a host of folk, right? Different pieces of your life, or whatever. Some celebration. I don't know what this is. But you're fighting for your voice to be heard. For some of you, maybe you feel like nobody's listening to you, but this is a passing test rather than a serious challenge? Yeah, rather than a serious challenge. It says something about this being more about ego with your voice not feeling heard. It's more about ego than anything else. So there really is no dangerous opposition. You guys are who you are, and this is more about ego. It's just that you feel like people aren't listening to you, and at the moment they may not be. But this is not going to last long. There's something that gets them back. For some of you, you go into making choices. You decide you want to stand your ground. You decide, I'm going to hold my position. I don't care. And I feel like you guys are holding your position when it comes to this Aquarius. There's some Aquarius here who shows up. Or somebody who could be in the public eye. Maybe the Scorpio's in the public eye. Maybe there's somebody here who could be in the public eye. But there's something about somebody standing up to some conflict that surrounds them with the family. It could be Scorpio standing up. A Sag, you could be standing up. I don't know. Whatever this is for you guys, you are paying attention to detail. You are double checking agreements. I feel like there was some sort of a celebration had. And based off the finished product, I feel like it was so awful. 3 of Pentacles reversed, terrible group work, sloppy repair work. Based off what I see here, somebody, if the work was so bad, they had to go back and review some things. They're like, okay, who was on this? Why? Is there a trend? Da-da-da. There was some contract signed by a family, and we see that that happened in the living room, but they signed it under a false name. There's some sort of forgery, or somebody showed up in a wig, whatever, dressed as you. Somebody tried to fool somebody, comes out reversed here, so it didn't happen. Somebody ended up not being fooled by this. Who didn't get fooled by this, I feel like could have been Sagittarius, because after this celebration, they go back and they review the contract or whatever agreement was had between an Aquarius and Sagittarius, or between Scorpio and Sag. Somewhere there's this Aquarius energy that shows up. I feel like somebody was at some sort of a celebration. Could have been an Aquarius. You guys might have an Aquarius as a family member, Scorpio. There's something about a celebration here. And it says that the people are double checking agreements, right? Maybe the picture they sent didn't look like who showed up at the altar. I don't know. Maybe it was 10 shades lighter or 10 shades darker, right? Maybe they was like 10 to 20 pounds heavier or thinner. Who knows? Or more. I don't know. It's not thinner. I think that's inappropriate. Whatever. They were thin. Like they look. That don't look like you. It was something where somebody had to go back and check some sort of an agreement. Is this really you? Are you really the star? Somebody was questioning something. This is funny. So somebody decided they were going to go back and check agreements and schedules and other arrangements. They're doing this, Sagittarius is doing this because they want to be able to stand their ground. There's going to be some sort of conflict. I feel like there's going to be questions about a celebration, questions about dates, schedules. Whatever that was, that did not sound good. Something about dates and schedules. For some of you, I'm going to tell you what this is. I'm going to be real with you. Somebody presented themselves as a false person at an event. Somebody gets involved here. Somebody literally is going to go back. And when I say took a look at schedules, they're looking at this wedding venue or this celebration, this whatever date that happened. And I can tell you that they're also, because there's a false person that shows up, where was the real person during this time? Where was this celebration had? Where was this person physically? Where did the email come from? Where did it generate from? IP address? You know, where is the cell phone pinging? Uh-oh, I'm dead. So in any case here, let me just finish this. You guys want to make sure that all offers that you accept will fulfill you. There's something where you don't want things to get blurred and your hard work becomes something else. It's like it threatens, it's like the undoing of hard work. So something that you've done and worked on, it was really hard. It's like you undo it with some certain action, like if you make the wrong choice. That's why you guys are being really careful about the choices that you make, and you don't want to be fooled. I feel like you guys were fooled, and now you're looking to make sure you make better choices. Some of you guys, there's a Scorpio energy that comes up. There's some kind of confusion that threatens your judgment. You have been advised to go with your instincts, or you should have. This thing is dead. Hold on, you. Is it charging? Anyway. Common energy between you guys, 3 of Pentacles. These are people at work or some sort of work. It says both you guys are suffering from some sort of a hurt ego. It says that you guys are being advised to stop something and start again and do it properly. Avoidance tactics could be getting in the way. Somebody could be partying too much or working too much to avoid dealing with something. It says they might work all day or party all night in order to forget their problems rather than seek help for it or deal with it head on. Deal with the problem. So whatever that's about. But yeah, somebody stole some money. I'm about to go dead. So I guess I'll record till it dies. That means, but you can still get this one out. Give me, who's this? Give me, what's going on with this money? Why aren't they paying? Why is the debt not paid? Surprise, Scorpio. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready. It does mention that there's some changes coming in for Scorpio, right? New opportunities coming in. Just don't be fooled by them with an Aries energy. There's also this hope energy here with this Aquarius star card. Somebody's bringing their dreams, making their dreams real, whatever. Give me more. What else about this money that they didn't give you? Something about a surprise. Something's going to turn around with the money. Independence. Manage money yourself. Ooh, sounds good. Independence guarantees security. Yup. All these people going in your account. All these people, they got signed in it. All types of stuff going on. Fertility, child. It's time to think about family and life and children. Don't sacrifice family for a career. Ooh, that's interesting, Scorpio. What else you got going on? Sagittarius, what do you have? Oh, wait. I ain't asked nothing about your money. It says that you guys are going to have some money to be independent. So if you want to focus on your families, you're going to have the luxury and leisure to do so. But you're being advised, don't focus your career. Don't Don't give up your family for your career. Something like that. And I don't think you do. I think you're on a whole nother wave. You're worried about some other. You're worried about legacy and things like that, but you're still open to things. This one is more materialistic. They're worried about jail because they stole some money. Now tell me about this thievery in prison. What is it exactly with this unexpected money? Star power. Yep. How did you start? Yep. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame. So somebody became a part of a company or somebody did something for fame. They stole something. Step into the spotlight. Somebody wanted to be known as, I guess, a thief in the spotlight. I don't know. Sag, whatever. Wisdom. You found out about this. Insight into nature of physical objects gives you foresight. You guys knew something. Insight into the nature of physical objects. Okay. Use your judgment. You guys are using your judgment about a situation, whether or not somebody took advantage of some sort of star power to get some money, social status. You will reach the heights and fame. Wait, you will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. Somebody may have become arrogant. Whatever they did to reach the social status and the star power, they going to jail. There's a threat of jail. What's the outcome? Give me one card for these folks with money. Being that somebody owes somebody and they won't pay them. Celebration. There will be no celebrating on both ends. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. It says ain't no joyful future. Ain't no joyful future for y'all or these co-workers here who did sloppy repair work. Whatever this is. I'm done. This was the first one. That's probably why it was the longest. I'm done. I love you guys. Bye.